Hello, so let's have a look at challenge number 35. It's interesting, little challenge. We have a quite simple data set. It's more to do with text manipulation. So let's see how we're going to go for it. The first thing, we have a bunch of still in the string type, but we want to handle the leading and the trailing zeros. Scrub down, leading zeros. So we just need to trim it. Yeah, pretty much trim that does the job good enough. Let's have a look. So they call the field trimmed. Let's create a new field. You want to trim, you don't want to remove all the zeros, you just trim left. What would care? Field one. Let's get rid of, we only have zeros to get rid of, so trim zero should be fine. Run workflow, that should be fine. Mhm. So input and output, we want to do 3, 4. You want to comma separator? No, do they want one? No, should be okay. The next, we have some kind of digits of code. We want to trim leading zeros and or text. So you still can trim left on the leading zeros because trimmed front and end doesn't matter too much of it. Because you want to remove the text in the end, but you don't know what the text is. I'm going to stick with my regex. I'm just copy the two above below. So the intention is we're probably going to use regex to pass out the digits only. Once you have the digits, then we can trim left on the results. So the trim is still there. Let's just start a new row for this thing. Everything else it is. For the field itself, we're going to regex pass. So regex replace, what's the text? It's field 1. What's the pattern? We just care about the digits. Slash D plus. Um, Depends on the data set you have. I use a dot start end because we know have, well, we can see row number 2 have text in it. But if you do have some text in front, you may want to do dot star in front of it. Oh no, like word character in front of it. For us, for this specific case, we just need a dot on the digits. So $1 is fine. Delete this field. Everything else, trim left. We should be able to get our results. How you use regex, that does depends on the text you have. Was it? Yeah. 0, trim the cleaning. They have a comma. Yeah, they kept this integer. I kept this they as a string field. So you want to change it to integer, you can wrap another two number outside of it and make sure you change the data type to integers. What's the next one? The next one we need f ends up with id, remove with id. So it's not just remove text. You want to you can use trim. You have trim right, or you can reuse regex because it's the end of the string. You can use the dollar sign to tell it must be the end of. Then you can remove it. Let's just call it trim load time. I think trim left does the job. Trim right or ID field. What do you want to get rid of? We want to get rid of ID in the end. Do we get our IDs? Yeah, we're getting rid of the IDs. Because if you just use a regular replace all the IDs in the field, so even if you have a field start with ID, it will be replaced. You do not want that. Otherwise, you want something more robust. If you use, let me just show regex. Trim to what I want is regex replace. Da, da, da. Let's start a page. So look in regex. What we could do is you can have whatever stuff you want captured ID. So anything in front is fine. We want specifically the string ID. Now you do have ID come in some places. For example, it happen in parts of the string. What you could do is you can put a dollar sign in the end for the whole thing specifically to the ID. Back on it, you want to capture the stuff. Now if you want to mark the string, a question mark can do the job. May or might not have the ID. Da, da, da. Actually, let me put a two capture group on it. Da, 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 dot star. Ooh, that's not capture the last ID. It's going aggressive. Yeah, we don't actually need it. Stupid. Because we only want to replace the stuff. So for the regex replace, if you have nothing to match, it will return as a test. So that will basically bypass the unselected field. These are the ones we do not want to capture. So let's change this thing. We won't capture everything before the ID. ID itself, we want to basically drop it. Let's just try this formula. Alteryx. So we still have ID field. String test it, just got that all over. We can see the comparison. Let's see. Oh, let's give a new name, trim2, TRIMED 2. Otherwise, I'll update the previous results. Yep. So you can see we can get the same results in the, let me zoom in, the screen. For the things that doesn't match up, it trim off the ID. For example, the thing that does not match up, the regex just skip that row. You keep the results as it is. So that's works as well. Last one, what do you want? Want to save code? If more than 8 characters, remove anything after 8. You can use a substring. If it's only 6, then add a CS. In this particular one, you can fix it because even 6, 8 has a specific number. Otherwise, you may think logic is length is greater than 8, do some logic. Else, if length of the string is less than 8, do some if. Since we know in the dataset there's only one row that has exactly 6, I think the else if statement can be a bit less dynamic. It's not called a trim. Let's call the results. Let's just see if else it's probably okay. So we have length of the string. What's the input string field? Safety. Let's say safety code is more than 8, so strictly greater than 8. Remove anything after 8. So you're looking for a substring of the safety code. This thing you trim out. You want to trim off the extra character. You don't even need an F statement. You can just write a substring on the whole thing. Just drop anything less than 8. So if your string has a length of 7, you still get the first 8. In this case, return 7 rows. Start with 0. What do you want the length? You want length to be 8. Rather than LCF, we're going to just keep the safety as it is. Just to test our formula condition for the 8 is being correct. Da-da-da. So that's 5 digits, 3 letters. So yes, from row number 3, it's 8 characters. That's doing what we intended. Because the counting for the string start from zero rather than from one, it's a little bit annoying to keep track of things. That's the then one handle if the 6. So we can, in this case, else if it's fun, everything else the same. We can just almost copy paste. If it's exactly 6, then what do you want? You want to add CS in the front? Sorry, SC. Then you can either do SC plus what we have, we have a safety code, or you can try to do pad left. Mm. You have also have more than one option to do stuff. Let's try pad left. So we have a safety code. What do you want? Sorry, no, that was wrong. Pad left is using the same character to pad it. Then ignore that answer. Mhm. So we have the same structure as that we want. Yeah, fixed. So it's the same results for all the answers. So overall, this challenge is very simple. It's more of a test of your knowledge of some of the string manipulations. It's not even too weird of a combination. You barely use the regex. You don't even need to for this challenge. Okay, thanks for watching.